Hey my vintage paper lovers, welcome to Steph's Design Space where the past and present meet in journal form. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas ornament notepad. It's very simple. This is the one that I made to make sure I knew what I was doing. And as you can see, you could just flip these out. And they are blank on all sides. You can decorate these, you can stamp, you can add whatever you want. I'm just leaving mine blank for the moment until it goes in a journal, and then if I want to decorate it specific to that journal. So this paper right here is from my quilted Christmas, or Christmas quilts. One of them, I think it's Christmas quilts. It is double-sided. See, I cut it out from there. This is my 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock paper packs. There is 12 pages front and back, gives you 24 designs. You get 3 of each page for a total of 36 pages. So that is what I made this one from, and then I just decorated it with ribbon and a button. And now we're gonna make our own. This template is going to be in my Facebook group. So down below in the description box, you will see my Facebook group. Just join, and then you'll be able to find this in the files. So this template obviously did not have the holes cut out. I did cut these out. I cut inside of the black line. Y'all know I love a good template. This lets me pick and choose. I'm going to do this size today. I did the big one, that's what this one is, and I'm going to do this size, but it lets me pick and choose exactly what is going to be in the frame. So if I want this to be my front, then that is where I'm going to trace around with the pencil. There it is. So I want this to be the front of my ornament. So I'm going to just trace. Now, y'all know I prefer a clear template, but I wanted to be able to offer y'all this template. And so it's not feasible to do it in the clear. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one out first. And then I'm going to take this one to make my next, so I know it's exactly the same for the back side. And I use my Fiskars swivel knife. That's what this is. You can get it on Amazon. I think you can also find it at Michael's. So I am just going to go around. Now I will say these are not exact, but fussy cutting never is. Not for me anyway. I am definitely not a master fussy cutter at all. Now the swivel knife does make it easier. But not perfect. Just trying to fix that part because that's going to make a difference. Okay, and then I can always clean it up with scissors if I need to, like right there. Where's my other scissors? Oh, I put them all my scissors I put in the wrong section. I prefer these. For the little things. Oh man, I forgot to get my inks out, but I will do that in a moment. I'm just trying to clean up the edges a bit because that's not exactly round. And then I'm going to use this to trace the other one so I know that they match. If that makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Why wouldn't it make sense? it feels so weird to me to be doing Christmas stuff when it's still 90 something degrees outside, but I mean, such is the life of, you know, living in Texas. Okay, so this is going to be the front of my booklet. What do I want to be the back? I honestly don't really care because you don't see the back that much, but let's go ahead and just go down like this, and we'll just make this the back. Okay, I had to get the ink that I forgot, so I am going to erase some of the pencil marks. There we go. All right, now we're gonna ink these up. Now this paper is from my Vintage Verde Christmas. So it's double-sided. You have, again, same thing, right? 12 pages, double-sided, 24 different designs, and then you get 3 of each page. And I am gonna go ahead and ink this up using pine needles. And let me tell you, this is super juicy, and it will stain your fingers. But I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna ink these up. And then the fun part, now ink both sides because you're gonna see the inside and outside. And again, I'm not gonna decorate these until it goes into a journal, because if I'm doing specific journals with die cuts, then I will want to use those. Now I will decorate the outside somehow. I did pull some green rickrack, so I think I'm gonna do that. This doesn't take too long. Now the next step takes a wee bit longer, and I will show you one and then fast forward through it, because again, when you've seen one thing done, I don't want to bore y'all to death. Okay, where did I do it then? Here it is. So I am just using this plain craft paper. I did get this at Ollie's. I like it. It's a little bit thicker, and for this I like it because it keeps it more firm. Because I thought I was going to use like coffee dyed paper, but it's very flimsy. And so when you're trying to pull it, like, you know, open it up, it just didn't work right for me. I didn't like the way it felt. So I opted not to do that. Okay, so for this, hold on, because these go this way. See, I knew I cut it opposite. So I need to trim that up a bit. So when you put it together, you'll kind of see what you need to do. All right, and that's it. Okay, so I need to use this one to trace the fronts. Now I do want them slightly smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the line, if I can hold it. So I am going to trace around. Oh my gosh, stay put. Okay, and I am going to cut it out on the inside of the circle. Now, I just want to make sure. Yep, it fits in, so that's good. So this will all get attached up at the top of the ornament, and we'll be able to flip it. So I'm going to use this template to cut out 3 more really quick. Okay, So all of those are cut out. I think, yeah, I do have some red. So I am going to do opposites. I'm going to do 2 green and 2 red, inking them up. Okay, so those are inked up. Those over there. Going to, I don't want my fingers to be leaving marks, like little fingerprints. That is the worst. When you pick up a piece of paper and there's ink on your fingers and then you have like little fingerprints. I hate that. It's very aggravating because it kind of messes up the whole thing. So make sure there's no ink on my desk. All right, put that to the side. Now, next thing we're gonna need is, nope, wrong one. A hole punch. I'm just using this, but you can use whatever hole punch you have or that you are comfortable with. And brad. So I'm just going to find a brad that has some green. And if I can't, oh, that one looks good. After these, they always flip upside down, so that's why I have to look at it through here to see where the green is, or whatever color I'm looking for. And then I will have to take them out until I get to the one that I saw that I wanted. Of course, it'll be the last one that I grab. Good gravy. Oh, there it is. I want that one. I like those little stripes. All right. Now, what I did on the one, my practice round, I used a gold brad and I just glued a button on top. And then I just put some glitter on there. All right, now, easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is the front, this is the back, and we are just going to do opposites. So we have red, green, red, that red needs to flip, and green. All right, let's get these all together and lined up. I used a clip or 2. All right, this is the front. And the back. I'm just clipping them like this. Looks good. I am going to punch a hole. Right about there in the middle. And put my brad through it. See, that looks so cute. Squish it. And there we have it. A little notebook that you can tuck into a pocket. And then you have all the writing space. And again, you can decorate that however you want to, whenever you want to. I did pull some green rickrack, but it's not gonna go with that. But what I can do, I'm just trying to get that back on there. Come on, cooperate. Okay, so what I can do is I have this liquid pearl, fern green. I'm not sure that's gonna go anywhere, so I'm not gonna use that. Nope. I was trying to see if I had some liquid pearl I could use, but no. So I'm gonna have to use some stickles. This is peeled paint. But again, I don't know where I would put this, because I'm really looking for, like, I guess the gold, but I don't want that gold. That is like obnoxious gold. I think I want this. So that is what I'm going to use. I'm just going to scrap piece of paper, and then this will have to have time to dry. This is what I always do, a scrap piece of paper, because sometimes it gets gunky, and if you make it come out, it will splat on your... See, there is a little hang up somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I may tweak it if I feel like I need to, but that is it. And I will hold it up to the camera in just half a second so y'all can see. It will look better when it's dry. Right now it looks kind of janky, but I want to get this off my desk before I make a mess. Put my fingers in it or my arm in it, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, here we go. So I just kind of followed the lines that were on the paper, and yeah, we're gonna see how that looks. I'm thinking though, you know, they say less is more, and here I am, but I just wonder. I'm just doing like a little feather look on the sprigs of green. I don't know. It probably isn't going to look that great, but one does not know until one tries. And it's just paper. Nothing to take seriously. Because this is how we learn. This is how we learn that, oh, that was a great idea, or not so much. I'm leaning towards the not so much at this point. But when it dries, we shall see. So you will see the final picture when it's all dry. And how it looks. Okay, so we're just gonna see what that turns out like. I'm gonna zoom in instead of holding it up because I'm so afraid I'm gonna drop it. So that is me playing around with some stickles. Who knows? I think it's gonna look amazing because it's mine and I just do amazing things. So. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to join the Facebook group so you can get your free Christmas ornament template. It has 3 different sizes that you can play around with, and you can make whatever you want with these. I just decided to do this, but you can, you know, make a whole book if you want. Anywho, this is it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, Leave me a comment. Follow me in all the places, which is down below. If you would like to purchase the 12 by 12 paper pack, they are on the website, which is also down below. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.